That C.J. Stroud botched shotgun snap on third down, deep in his own end, balls rolling around. I thought this, as the ball's rolling around, this is the Chargers' moment to put him away because they were dominating the first half. Stroud picks the ball up, makes a play, and the game changed, DJ. That was it right there, that play, right? In that game?
Yeah, I think there was two plays. I think that one was an obvious one, which ended up being, I believe, it was a 110-yard scoring drive, which you don't see every day,
right?
Because of the penalty. But that play, and then I would also say, you're up 6-0. You get an interception at the Houston 40, which was an unbelievable play by Dean Leonard, kind of tightrope the sideline. And the very next play, you dial up a shot play to Quentin Johnston, and Herbert underthrows it a little bit, and Lasser makes an unbelievable interception. So that went from potentially, you get 5 yards, it's 9-0, it's 2-score game. Houston really hasn't done anything to immediately turn the ball back over there. And then, you're right, you pin them on the one. They get the ball. They're still pinned deep, and you get them third and forever. And CJ, that just loosened him up. He's a rhythm quarterback, and he was in no sort of rhythm, for the first part of that ball game. And then he creates that play. And then I think he ended up with 4 carries for 44 yards, which were timely runs. He was able to get outside the pocket. And then, their stars, were outstanding. Nico Collins is a legit one, a total stud. Joe Mixon, after not having much room early in the game, he kind of put the game away in the second half. And then defensively, it's not just the edge rushers, I think, get a lot of the attention. Stingley gets a lot of the attention. But when you have Al-Shaair back at linebacker and Harris back at linebacker, it's a really good defense, man. I know everybody's just going to kind of chalk up this next one with Kansas City having felt like they haven't played in 2 months, rested and ready to go. But that defensively will be a challenge. That is a good defense with DeMeco Ryans.
Before we get to that, then screw it, we'll get to it. So how do you think the Texans match up against the Chiefs after you just eyeballed them, Daniel?
Well, I think defensively they can keep the score down. And the Chiefs haven't, the Chiefs are very comfortable. They'll beat you 13-10 or 33-30, whatever the game requires. So, you still have to have the Chiefs as the favorite here. But defensively, I think they keep this score down. I think they match up well. I think those edge rushers against the tackles for the Chiefs is going to be a challenge for them. My problem on the Houston side of it is when you flip it, they don't have anybody to block Chris Jones. And Chris Jones, as we've seen in big games, playoff games, he can just flat out take the game over. So that's going to be it's going to be key that they have a plan. It's going to be key that they get some semblance of a run game earlier than they did last week to try and slow that down.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.